Hey guys, this is R. Jones from Take Notes Entertainment. Today we're out here in Union Square. We're going to be posing the question, is there any kind of street etiquette here in the big NYC? Should be fun listening to the different opinions that people offer. So stay tuned, you're going to love it. Right here, I'm standing next to Miss Evelyn. Evelyn, how you doing today?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing all right. And of course, might be a husband or a boyfriend, I don't know, cousin. Evelyn, let me ask you a question. As far as with street etiquette, what are your views on that? I see, when I came up on you, you were standing on the side, and I thought that was very nice of you, let people go by. But what are some of your views on that?
I mean, I stand by. I mean, that's so crowded over here. I mean, so basically you have to be considerate. Some people just like to block in the middle.
Right.
Some people with strollers. Right now I don't have no stroller, but usually I'd be in strollers. So think about that,
Yeah,
I don't want to be stuck in, watch out.
Exactly. Let me ask you a question though. When you see something like that where people just all in the middle and blocking the flow of traffic, do you feel a certain way about that?
I do. I feel angry about it.
Yeah, I hear you want to smack them in the back of the
Yeah,
head.
excuse me. Hello.
Again, street etiquette, sidewalk etiquette. I just want to ask Miss Freedom, who I'm standing here with, also standing with the very silent Sarah, who's not gonna answer my question, but that's okay. Freedom. When I came to you, I noticed you were standing on the side, conversing with Miss Sarah. There's people that are rude. Are you considerate like that?
Am I inconsiderate?
No, are you considerate like that? That you'll be on the side and stuff like that?
Yes, I try to be. I mean, I try to treat people the way I want to be treated. So
Okay.
if I want to pass through a street, I don't
Okay.
want there to be gum on it, so I don't spit
Okay.
on the street, and I'll try to stay out of people's way.
All right, well, that's nice. Now, I noticed in your answer you said try. I'm getting the feeling that sometimes the try isn't in effect. What's going on?
Again, try to avoid absolute terms because you can never be sure.
Right.
I don't want to say I'm always doing something
Okay.
when I might slip up sometimes.
Okay. I'm here with Jay and Han. This is their first time in the big NYC. Boy, they're going to be in for a culture shock. I can tell you that right now. Listen, when we came upon you, we noticed that you stood off on the side instead of the middle. Why is that?
Because they are walking through the street. We need to make a space.
Okay, so you're being considerate.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I got to give these two people here, and like I said, they're straight from Korea. This is the first time in NYC, so I'm going to give them a lot of credit. I know when I came upon you, I noticed that you were standing to the side. Y'all had your little conversation amongst each other. Why did you choose to do that?
Because right now I'm looking for the internet so I can get some information.
Oh, that's why?
Yeah.
So you wasn't being, considerate and letting people pass, because I hate that. Because, people with the text and they be in the middle of the block, you know what I'm talking about? Or it's not interesting at all? No comment?
No comment.
Okay, well, I want to thank you for being a good sport anyway. You guys have a great day, all right?
you, sweetie.
And I appreciate that. At least you called me sweetie, so that's not a bad thing. Here's the thing. I'm going to put you guys in an uncomfortable position now because we talk about violating, and you're kind of like in the crosswalk where wheelchairs may be trying to gain access. What's your take on that?
If somebody comes with a wheelchair, I'll move out the way.
Okay, simple.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, so you guys aren't violators like that. You're at least a little bit considerate.
Yeah, no, we're just trying to save lives.
Okay.
Donate blood, save a life.
You know what? And I could appreciate and respect that. Make sure you get a shot of these guys right here with their blood drive. We got to support that because saving lives is a big thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with these two gentlemen. Guys, I want to thank you for your time today. I appreciate it. Good luck with your blood drive, okay? Now, when I came upon you, I saw you like kind of in the middle with the person you was with talking and whatnot. What's your views on street etiquette?
All depends. I mean, for me, if I was to approach someone, I would wait till they finish their last sentence before I actually interrupt or decide to say, excuse me. I mean,
Right.
But it's just
Right.
being firm and fair and just like observing what's going on before you
Okay.
actually decide to.
Okay, well, like a pet peeve for me personally is I don't know how you feel about it, but the texting without the looking is that
disrespectful and
yeah.
like, no, if you don't want to really talk, just please tell
Right.
me thank you, but no thank you.
Right, and like the whole having conversing with a person or in a group in the middle of the block instead of taking it to the side.
Well, it all depends because I'm guilty of that.
Okay,
But I
okay.
mean, it all depends on case situation may be determined. You don't know what's going on in the middle of the group, but
True.
naturally, I said for a pedestrian walking by, it depends
Right.
on the crowd. I mean, I'm from Jersey, so
Oh, okay.
we don't have as
Right.
many impacted crowds as it is here.
Right,
so.
exactly. Well, I do respect your honesty, and I thank you for your honesty and saying that, you were doing you. Sometimes you're guilty of it. Hell, I might be guilty of it, and I'm not even aware of it.
I mean, you may be, like I said, like we're sitting there talking and
Right.
people want to get through.
Right.
It can happen.
Right,
I mean,
exactly.
you never just know what we see, but get involved and see what's going on first.
Okay. Q, I want to thank you for your time, brother.
Not a problem.
All right.
Thank you.
You have a great day, all
You
right?
guys have a safe day.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, sir.